In the realm of astronomy, few figures shine as brightly as Johannes Kepler. His groundbreaking work in the early 17th century transformed our understanding of the cosmos. Kepler's laws of planetary motion revealed that planets orbit the Sun in ellipses, not circles, challenging centuries of belief. Kepler believed that the universe was a grand design, reflecting divine harmony, and his insights laid the groundwork for Newton's laws of motion, forever altering the trajectory of science. What many do not know about Johannes Kepler is that in 1615, while he was writing his magnum opus, his mother was caught up in the witch hunt hysteria sweeping Europe and was accused of being a witch. Kepler's work was hindered and periodically interrupted as he traveled back and forth between Linz and Leonberg to hire lawyers and manage his mother's trial. The lawsuit against her carried on until she was eventually arrested in 1620 by Lutherus Einhorn, a notorious witch-hunting judge who hoped to coerce a confession. Her arrest was nothing to wink at. The 68-year-old Kathrina Kepler was shackled to the prison floor for 14 months and threatened with torture. She was not the only one. Scholars estimate that during the 17th century some 50,000 people were tortured, and many burned alive, for allegedly practicing witchcraft. And extant records indicate that during Einhorn's watch, 15 local women were accused of witchcraft and 8 of them were executed. Johannes Kepler moved his family to Leonberg and took over the trial to defend his mother's innocence. He prepared an exhaustive 128-page legal brief for her defense. Ulinka Rublak, Fellow of Early Modern History at St. John's College, Cambridge, described his defense as a rhetorical masterpiece. Kepler explained away magical illnesses with his knowledge of medicine and common sense. In 1621, Kathrina Kepler was acquitted and released from prison, ending much of the hysteria in her hometown. The Keplers filed a wrongful imprisonment suit, but unfortunately, the hardship took a toll on her life and Kathrina passed away 6 months later. Almost a century later, when Isaac Newton was asked about his own accomplishments, he claimed he could see as far as he did because he was standing on the shoulders of giants. Johannes Kepler was one of those giants. Not only was Kepler a giant in faith and science, but he was also a master rhetorician. Not only did he understand the value of the relationship between faith and right reason, but he could also defend the truth wisely and eloquently in the face of superstition and sophistry. Each year, Kepler Education invites students to compete in the Leonberg Prize for Excellence in Rhetoric. Named in honor of the city where our patron educator faced the ultimate challenge of defending the truth against villainous sophists using only the power of wise and eloquent words. Students will compete for cash prizes, along with the Leonberg Prize for Excellence in Rhetoric. To learn more about the prizes and event, click on the link below.